Welcome to the Knacklers workshop, and this is my second sticker board summary video. First of all, I need to apologise for last week's first summary video of the sticker board. Somehow I managed to turn off comments. It took me about a day to realise that, so I fixed the problem, and yeah, sorry about that. And the second apology is really around many of these stickers, or quite a few of these stickers, are new to the sticker board, and they've been hanging around here for quite a while, so sorry guys for not sort of progressing this quicker. And this is one of the reasons I've sort of changed the approach on how I manage stickers, so that I can get them or make all the viewers aware of them a lot quicker. Anyway, so let's get going. So up at the top left hand side we've got Matt from �HEX-MFG, and Matt's an Instagrammer. He's here in the UK, and he's got a nice workshop, does some really nice work. I think I mentioned when I first showed Matt's sticker that it would be nice to see him on YouTube, and so we can see more of his work. So as with all of the guys in this video, the links to their channels will be in the video description. So next of all, we've got 𝗪𝗔𝗓𝗔𝗥𝗕 workshop. So 𝗪𝗔's in Wales, here in the United Kingdom, and 𝗪𝗔's just recently passed the 10k mark for subscribers. Really good channel if you well, you want to learn stuff, and 𝗪𝗔's got a fabulous way of he can really give a good commentary as he's working through his projects, and it does it makes it a lot easier to understand what his thought process is, so you can learn a lot from 𝗪𝗔. Then we've got Haxby Shed, which is Paul. He's in Yorkshire in the UK. Paul's got a good old channel there, and he's becoming a firm favourite on the ARW discussions on a Sunday. Paul's got shaping machines. He's got a nice Harrison lathe, and he makes some really nice videos. So he likes to think outside the box, so it's definitely worth checking him out. Then we got my good friend Ian Matthews. So Ian's here in the UK. Ian's he's got quite a big channel. Does quite a bit of scrapping or recycling, and he's also got a nice 𝗲𝗡𝗔𝗡𝗥 lathe and a milling machine, which he's managed to cover up with when he cleared out a factory. But we exchanged quite a few emails, and Ian's looking to try and get his lathe and milling machine back out, and so he can do a bit of work on that. And Ian I have another video where Ian kindly gave me a load of material, so yeah, so Ian's a good guy, yeah. And then we've got Wood Creek Workshop, so that's 𝐒𝐄𝐅𝐿. He's in the US, and I first found 𝐒𝐄𝐅𝐿 when I bought my Deco tool and cutter grinder, and 𝐒𝐄𝐅𝐿's got a really good series of videos on his restoration of it. So and he's currently building an extension to his workshop, so he's definitely one to check out. Then we've got 𝗏𝗏𝒻𝒻𝒻 Tools. That's Ben. The 𝗏𝗏𝒻𝒻𝒻 Tools are here in the UK, and Ben's on Instagram, and he buys a lot of tools, and so if you're looking for old no, sort of vintage tools here in the UK, he's definitely worth checking out, and just some of the photographs of his tools are really good. So yeah, that's 𝗪𝗥𝗦𝗔𝗥𝗕𝗥 Tools. Then we've got Nigel at Go Create Hobby Machine Shop. Now Nigel's up in Scotland here in the UK, and I'm sure many of you know Nigel. He's very good engineer. He's currently sort of hosting, I don't know if that's the right word, or coordinating a build of a small voice that he's designed, and many of the YouTube creators are collaborating to produce 3 voices to go out to a charity-based organisation in the US. So yeah, definitely check out Nigel. So moving along, we've got 𝗪𝗏𝗥 Studios. So this is 𝗪𝗡 in the US, and 𝗪𝗡 has got a fabrication shop, and yeah, he does some interesting work, and the quality of the videos are always really good, something to watch. And he's got a big laser cutter, which I'm very pleased to see my sticker stuck on the side of it, which always gives me a little buzz when I see it whizzing away. So yeah, check out 𝗪𝗡 here at 𝗪𝗏𝗥 Studios. Then we've got Ox Tools. So that's Tom Lipton in the US, one of the big YouTubers, and I can't believe anyone watching me doesn't know who Tom is. Tom's sort of dedicated his YouTube career really to informing others, and he's got hundreds of videos, and if you want to learn about things, Tom's definitely worth checking out. And Tom's just moving his workshop. He's just announced it a few weeks ago, and he's starting to do a series of videos where we can follow along watching him move into a new workshop and setting that all up. So definitely that will be really interesting, and Tom explains a lot, so you will get a good explanation of why he's positioning things in different places and such like. Then we've got Cutting Edge Engineering in Australia, so that's Curtis and Karen, and sometimes Carl makes an appearance as well. But so Curtis has got a really nice machine shop. It's he does lots of well, they're just big machines and big machinery repairs. Videos come out always on a Friday here in the UK about 8 o'clock in the morning, I think it is, and yeah, it is just really good, and he is so different from what most hobby machinists do. Seeing these, you know, he's just recently made a boring bar that's bigger than my Unimat lathe. You know, I mean, yeah, it's good stuff. So definitely check them out. Then we've got the recreational machinist. So this is one of my new stickers that you guys have not seen before. So that's Matt here in the UK. Very polished videos, and it's what I like about them is he gives quite a bit of background, you know, on the subject matter of the video, and yeah, it's good stuff. And he did a small series on a low cost welding machine, and that was really interesting, and I learned a lot, and I'm quite tempted to try and get one and learn a bit of welding from after watching Matt's channel. So that's the recreational machinist. Then we got Battler Engineering, 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪, that which is Cam in Australia. Now Cam's setting up his workshop and preparing for sort of oncoming retirement. He is the real deal, an actual trained engineer, and he's just been getting a Victor lathe, restoring that and putting DROs and the such on there, such like. And when you actually watch the videos, it's so evident that he's had he is a trained engineer, and you can see that he just does things right. Yeah, definitely one if you want to learn more. Dropping down, then we've got our Ragdale Creek workshop. That's Anthony in the US. Now Anthony was going great guns with his YouTube channel, and then he sort of disappeared last year, and he popped up again about a month ago, and unfortunately he's been had quite a few health problems, but it looks like he's starting to see the back of those, and sort of promised to make some more videos in the future. So I think he's a retired tool and die maker, so yeah, again, one of the guys that there's lots of good stuff to learn from him. I think yeah, it is important to watch videos from people who have actually done this as a profession. That's where I've found I've learned the most. So then we've got, next to Anthony, we've got Pedalbox. Now these guys I found through watching 𝗪𝗔𝗡𝗙𝗥𝗕𝗥 workshop, and they're based, well, they've got different locations sort of where the videos are made, and if you like cars, they really will be of interest to you. They've got several projects on the go, so you don't really know what's going to turn up next time the video, on any specific video, which I quite like the variation. And they're actually building a kit car which is based on the running gear of an Audi TT, and it really is a good story how you can see this car evolving. Their video production is really good, so yeah, if you like cars, these guys are worth watching. And then we drop down, and we've got Kevin at 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧 Matthews' channel, and Kevin's in the US, and he does some of the scrapping, the recycling, but he also does makes little short videos which just show just clips of the area that he lives in the US. And I think from someone who lives in the UK, we know sort of England's smaller than California. To actually see the different places, well, actually I do all around the world. It's not only the sort of engineering part that the channels I enjoy watching, I also like to see the different environments of the different countries. And Kevin does some nice little videos of different things in his local area. So yeah, it's a good little channel. So then we've got Ian Matthews making a second appearance with a limited edition sticker. If in doubt, give it a clout. So yeah. So I'm very lucky. I think Ian's not always as fast as getting stickers out to people, and I'm very lucky to have the normal one and the special edition one. So that's good. And then next we've got Ralphie Customs. Now Ralphie is here in the UK, and he interesting talking to him that we come from a in our early days of cycling, and he knows the velodrome up in Leicester, and we both used to race there many moons ago. And Ralphie does a lot of well, he's got a workshop, and it's all based around engineering of motorcycles, and he's got a couple of lathes, milling machines, and he makes these custom motorbikes, and but the engineering part, he just has a vision of something that he's going to do, and then he just sort of fabricates them, and the parts, and welds them together, and you get these really good motorbikes. He's another really good one where he talks through what he's doing as he's doing it when he's machining something, so you can learn a lot there. And I know Ralphie won't mind me saying this, sometimes his language is a little bit colourful, so if you watch him with young kids, it may be an idea to schedule it at a different time, but it is definitely worth watching him. He's a very good engineer. And then we've got well, he sort of comes by different names really. So it's 𝗏𝗟𝗡𝗥, which is Nigel, and Nigel's got quite a big presence on Instagram, and also a channel on YouTube. Now Nigel does makes lots of different engines and that sort of stuff, and when you watch his workmanship, he really is very, very good. And it's interesting because we exchanged a few emails, and he says he's not formally trained, and generally I've got a reasonable eye to be able to see who is and isn't, and I would have put money on him being formally trained. He does some great work, and there's lots. He's got a website as well where there are many plans of different things you can build, which you can purchase for a reasonable sum. So yeah, definitely one to check out, Nigel. It really is good. So that's the Sticker-Board No2 Summary. I know I've got a few more stickers coming in, but when they arrive, what I will do is just an individual small videos, probably released on a Sunday, and just talk about that person and their channel. So thanks for sort of tolerating me just rejigging things, but I just wanted to try and make this, make this easier for me to manage, and I'm very keen. All these guys have given me a shout out and helped support me and help my channel grow, and I'm keen to repay that kindness by having a permanent set of links to their channels, so hopefully you can go over and enjoy the work they do. So that's about it for today. So as always, stay happy, strong and healthy. Thanks for watching, and cheerio.